Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you a guide on the Asylum landing spot in Blackout. In this guide I'm going to go over what weapons, perks and equipment you should use, as well as walk you through my routine that I go through when I land at Asylum. If you want to see future guides and other Blackout landing spots, make sure you subscribe to the channel just so you don't miss any. Starting off with the best weapons to use in Asylum. Asylum is full of small rooms, tight corners and short lines of sight, which means close range weapons such as SMGs are really effective. Shotguns also perform really well, but neither of these weapon types can really hold a candle when compared to the Bowie knife. As lame as it sounds, due to all the dark corners and tight turns, the Bowie knife can clear out Asylum easily while staying off the radar 100% of the time. If I had to put these weapons in order, I'd definitely go with the Bowie knife first, followed by the Spitfire, Sorg 9mm, both the shotguns, then the rest of the SMGs. Moving on to what perks you should use within Asylum, you are going to want to use Dead Silence as footsteps are really loud in Asylum, and also they are very easy to pinpoint. Awareness, but only if you are not using a very good headset. Reinforced to help you survive potential grenades and equipment, and Engineer to avoid those annoying trip mines. If a lot of people land at Asylum with you, which you can tell by the sound of parachutes deploying as you land, I would avoid using perks. And if you have to absolutely use one, definitely hide and proceed with caution, because when you are using them, you are a very easy target to take out. Moving on to my preferred tacticals, dropping razor wire at the bottom of the staircase is really effective and catches a lot of players off guard. The barricade is also great when you position it around corners or use it to block off a corridor. And also mesh mines are great, especially if you use them partnered up with razor wire and the barricade. Use razor wire and barricade to kind of funnel the enemies towards your mesh mines. Easy kills. Now I'm going to show you two little cheeky camping spots you may not know about. First, you can mantle on top of the bookcase on the second floor just above the main entrance. All you have to do is jump on the table, aim for the corner of the bookcase, then mantle, and boom, you are up in a nice little dark corner, perfect to use with an SMG. Secondly, you can reach the room of Asylum without having to use a grappling hook or by landing on top of it, simply by climbing up the downed power line in the middle of Asylum next to the fountain. I recommend practicing this in custom games because you don't want to fail and it costs you the match in live multiplayer. Definitely practice in custom games. If the encircle lands in Asylum, a lot of people like to sit on the roof and snipe. Using the power line is the perfect way to take them by surprise, especially if you don't have a grappling hook. With Asylum being based on a zombie map which came out in World at War, it's a zombie point of interest, so zombies are going to spawn there. I see a lot of players shooting at the zombies, which I'd avoid for two big reasons. First off, zombies are bullet sponges. It takes a lot of bullets to take them down. Number two, it gives away your position. Zombies do a low amount of damage and move really slowly, which makes them pretty damn harmless. I believe they exactly do 1 damage if they hit you. I personally only will bother with them if I have a Bowie knife and all enemies have been defeated in Asylum. However, once you kill 10 zombies in Asylum, the mystery box will open, which has a very high chance of obtaining level 2 or level 3 armor, and also weapons with multiple attachments on them. Moving on to my personal strategy, when landing at Asylum, I only ever land at the front or back door, because there are normally weapons scattered around on the floor, which instantly increases your chances of survival. I see a lot of people land at the maze, which I would avoid at all costs, because all it takes is for someone to enter the maze with a Bowie knife and you will not stand a chance. On that note, only ever enter the maze if you have a Bowie knife and you are up for risking your life. Moving around in Asylum, I like to pause often and listen and see if I can hear any enemy noises, such as the humming of trip mines or barricades, any pinging of sensor darts, or enemy gunfire or footsteps. On that note, when I am also running around Asylum, I like to jump very often just to break my footstep pattern, which confuses the hell out of enemies that are trying to track me. And also, while I am up in the air, I am making no noise of my own, so any noises I hear are coming from enemies or my surroundings. Once I clear out the main area of Asylum, or I believe it's cleared out, I like to check on the mansion. If you have a sensor dart, use it on the mansion. If there are any enemies inside, avoid the mansion. If you do not have a sensor dart and the front door is open or the windows are broken or whatever, I would avoid the mansion altogether. This is because people like to sit in one of the small rooms on the top floor. They are very hard to route out and normally have fortified that top floor with mesh mines, barricade, razor wire, and so on and so forth. And they are totally 100% on board throwing grenades down the stairway and totally ruin up your day. So avoid that if you know there's enemies in there. If the front door was closed and the loot on the first floor looks untouched, sweep the rest of the mansion with care. People could still be hiding in dark corners. If you can manage to get to the top floor, use that window to overlook the maze and scope out the maze real fast, and only enter the maze if you have a Bowie knife. Run around the maze with a Bowie knife. If you see anyone, instantly take them out. Don't bother trying to flash them, whatever, just run on and take them out. Not very many lines of sight that are very big in the maze. It's all tight corners and stuff, so Bowie knife is very deadly in that maze. After the maze is secure, or you had to skip it because you did not have a Bowie knife, you should be armed to the teeth and be proud of yourself for leaving Asylum as the last player standing. If you guys want to see a video made like this or a guide on another landing spot, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to do my best to make that happen for you guys. I normally only land at Asylum, but now I've made this video, I'm probably going to have to land somewhere else just so I can make you guys another guide. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more from me, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future Blackout and also Blackout 4 multiplayer videos. I'm out, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.